Greetings, cellar dwellers, and welcome to episode 21 of Erin is the Funny One. Hi, I'm Jack. With me is the other one.
Should we start calling it what it is, which is not episode 21 and more like episode 60 something?
Maybe
whatever?
We should. Fine. God, really just killed that for me, but that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. You just don't know what you're talking about.
It's a brand new day. It's a brand new episode, a new week. I tuned into the hotline. You know, Dad Hug Me 10.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's new. I have some fun messages to share with you. Do you want to hear this?
Yes.
First off, this one made me laugh out loud. Someone wrote, literally none of those Disney abbreviations are actually used by real people. I swear to God.
Okay.
So we apologize.
Wait, is that a Disney adult that is like weighing in? Like,
kind of sounds like it.
Or do they have the authority to speak on behalf of all Disney adults?
So annoyingly, honey, they didn't specify or clarify. I think we can fairly assume. So we apologize, listener. And I think my team who made the quiz should really actually be the sorry ones.
No, Elise was the one who wrote the quiz, and she has like annual passes to Disneyland, goes like 4 times a week.
No, she's an authority on the subject matter.
Yes, she is fully a Disney adult.
So we have some fighting words for you, Elise, from a listener. So I don't know.
It seems.
Let's get a debate going.
It seems the Disney adult nation is divided.
Sorry, I'm just thinking that's a good YouTube greeting. What's up, Disney adult nation? So I just got back from Tower of Terror. Next up.
No, the MILF floor.
Honey, calling it the MILF floor is like calling it an ATM machine. All right? The F is floor.
Or the PPP program, which stood for what, Jack Film?
Was that like a work acronym?
Jack, it was the pandemic. It was like what the government rolled out to save businesses in times of closures.
It was the PPP program?
Well, it's redundant because I already gave you one of the 3 Ps is program. I'm pretty sure. And now we're going to have to look it up after you get this.
Plandemic proposal program. Yeah.
It was the payroll protection program.
No, I don't know if that's right.
Look it up. Look up PPP just to make sure that the last P is program.
Okay. PPP. No, honey. Paycheck protection program. COVID-19 relief loan for small businesses.
Paycheck protection. Hold on. Give this to me.
Yeah, I think. Now make sure that's right, because that's Google's AI overview.
Yes, you're right. It's paycheck, not payroll.
Okay,
that's my bad.
Yeah, so you're wrong, as usual. Nothing new.
You didn't even know it existed. Check your privilege.
Tomato. Now, honey, we have another message from a listener in the podcast. This is awesome. Do you remember, honey, this is not the message I'm reading yet, but I'm just asking, do you remember when you were talking about how you used to cry when you heard the song
On Top of Spaghetti?
On Top of Spaghetti?
Yes.
Listen to this. Catching up on the pod, and holy shit, I also cried from Old Smokey. Poor little meatball. Lullabies in general wreck me. And as annoying as Dance Monkey got, the lyrics made me cry at work last year.
What the fuck is Dance Monkey?
Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, wow, wow, wow.
Oh.
Remember that one?
I didn't know that was... Wait, why is that a sad song?
I actually don't know.
I thought that was like Dua Lipa or something.
I don't know who sings it, but I don't know why that would make any... I'm sorry, I don't mean to shame you, listener.
It's okay. If we don't laugh, if we didn't laugh, we'd cry. And laughing is way more fun.
Most holiday gifts end up in a drawer. Not this one. Mint Mobile is offering unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. That's their best deal of the year, aka the only holiday gift you'll actually use every single day.
Wait, $15 a month? That's a fraction of other carriers' plans.
Right? I feel like this could be our white elephant gift this year. Maybe we skip the Labubu.
Don't get them socks. Get them premium wireless for $15 a month. Shop Mint Unlimited plans at mintmobile.com/Erin. That's mintmobile.com/ERIN.
Limited time offer. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 a month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 35 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. I have one final recent message. And guys, if you want to send us any messages at all about your life or questions or concerns or your icks or your laughs.
You guys wouldn't believe how many people just tell me their secrets. I love it.
Dad hug me 10.
Yeah. Tell me your secrets. They're safe with me.
I want you to help weigh in on this, honey.
Okay.
Because it's kind of a question to me, but I think you would have a lot to contribute here.
Okay.
Hello, Erin, and last but also least, Jack. My career is student, but I'm also a professional moocher. I asked my dad for money, and that is my job. This means I'm currently looking for a job, but because of the current job market, I've had 3 interviews in the last 6 months that I have not been hired from. I'm a film major, so my dream is to one day live in LA and direct or do something in the industry. Any advice for a broke college student?
Yeah, don't move to LA.
Okay, expand on that. You also, you know what? I'm going to second that because you don't have to be in LA for the industry.
No.
So I took this question because this was literally me in when I was in college, 2006 and 7. I was I was going to move to LA. I was a film major and I was going to move to LA, hopefully to direct, but work my way up the ladder. But YouTube started to become more and more a thing from 2006 to 2010. So when I did move out to LA, it was no longer for film.
Hold on. Let's be so fucking for real right now.
What?
You won the life lottery, okay? You didn't have a ton of college debt, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm
the only reason you even had college debt was because your parents were like, we're going to make you pay for a little bit to teach you some responsibility. But it wasn't real college debt because they were only giving it to you because to teach you a lesson. Mm-hmm. Then, while you were still in college, you became part of the YouTube AdSense program.
That's right. Yep.
So you had a little pile of money that you were sitting on.
Mm-hmm.
So when you moved out to LA, your circumstances were not like every other person's.
Well, no.
Because when I moved to LA, I was poor as fuck. And even after selling all my belongings, I was still very poor as fuck. I cashed out my 401k. Do not ever do that, people.
Mm-mm.
Do not ever do that. It is not worth it. But I needed the money. But don't do it. Don't move to LA. But your circumstances were so different.
Yeah.
Than 99.9% of other. I don't know fucking know, but you know what I mean.
When I did move to LA though, I lived in a crappy little studio apartment for a year.
How much was your rent?
I'm trying to remember. Maybe $1,200.
Okay.
$1,100, something like that.
My rent was around that.
It wasn't in a great part of town
at the time too. Okay.
But yes, I absolutely recognize
but I had
the privileges that I had.
Zero savings.
Right.
I was literally living paycheck to paycheck and probably had maybe $3,000 on a credit card that I just could never seem to kick off anyway.
Mm-hmm. You bring up a good point of don't move to LA. I don't think you have to.
It's fucking expensive here. Really expensive here.
And I also think I moved to LA because I wanted to be in Hollywood, but then YouTube was the thing. In 2010, when I moved to LA from the East Coast, it was kind of a crucial thing to do because so many well-known and up-and-coming YouTube creators were all in LA. That was the scene. And now that's just, in 2025, that's just not the fucking deal anymore. You don't have to be in LA to be a successful or whatever the fuck YouTuber or content creator, whatever. And I know so this caller is specifically asking about, they're a film major, being a director. I don't think you have to be in LA for that anymore either. But then again, I'm also not in that industry. I'm not in the filmmaking industry, with actual directors, producers, and all that.
I will just say also, since I've been here more and I've just been hearing, especially recently, that Hollywood is dying out.
Sure.
And obviously there's probably some intent to revive it of sorts, but I think a lot of people have moved to Atlanta, I feel and Vancouver.
Yeah.
Are the places I hear about the most of their film industry is actually growing quite significantly.
Yeah.
I would imagine Atlanta's cost of living is in a much better situation.
I'm going to assume.
Anyway, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but it's fucking expensive here and I was poor for a really long time. It also didn't help that I actually had real student debt, not just because my parents wanted to teach me some responsibility. I had actual real life debt. So that cost $800 a month for 12 years or whatever. So anyway.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, not to be a Debbie Downer, but also my house has been infested with rats for 6 months. And my car has been infested with rats for, not 6 months, sorry, 6 years.
Yeah.
And my car has been infested with rats. And I'm just like, I think people make it look really cool out here.
Yeah.
And
yeah. The weather can be nice,
I mean, it was 90 degrees last week.
Yeah, not that nice. But I'm just saying, like, there are some perks, and then there's just also, like, you don't have to be here to do what you want to do.
I just don't think I don't know that, I don't think it's binary. Like, it's either you're in LA in the film industry or you're not in the industry at all. Like, I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think that reality exists anymore. Maybe it did, or not maybe. It absolutely did. But now, my other piece of advice is wherever you end up going, if you do go somewhere, is just something that was important for me. Just having a network of friends, of like-minded friends. Like, I moved out to LA. I didn't know anyone except one person, Joe, who like took me under his wing and then introduced me to so many other peers in the space. And then all of a sudden I had this community and network of like-minded people all doing the same shit. And that was so crucial, like so important to what I did and what I was doing at the time. So I think wherever you go, finding that network is that community is key.
Yeah, I didn't really have a community when I came out here. I just had you.
You just had me. That's true. And you were just talking about like how all your friends are coworkers.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nerd.
So yeah, if you have any other questions for us listeners, DadHugMe10 is the hotline. And also patrons, let us know in the comments if you want, like, let us know in the comments. Wow, what am I trying to fucking say?
We also have a Patreon that you can have ad-free, longer episodes with exclusive content that we cut from the public free ones.
We cut a lot of Erin's rants from the YouTube cut, but patrons hear all of it and then some.
Poor patrons.
Erin, are you ready for a quiz?
I'm ready.
I don't know if you are. So, are you familiar with the YouTube channel Jubilee?
No.
Jubilee.
Mansplain to me, please.
Oh, it would be my pleasure. Jubilee is a very popular YouTube channel. Millions, maybe tens of, I don't know, it doesn't matter. The count, they're massive. And they do a few series, but their flagship series, what they're most known for doing are, maybe you haven't seen a full video of theirs, but you've probably seen clips elsewhere and TikTok and whatever. They have a series called Surrounded, where there's a circle of people sitting in chairs, and in the middle is like one debater and an empty seat.
I've seen this.
Right?
I've never seen a whole video. I have seen clips, yes.
Me neither. Like, that's all I've ever seen, because the whole videos on YouTube, they're like 40 minutes, 60 minutes, over an hour long. But how they, really expand their awareness, this channel, are the TikToks and the short vertical clips.
Sure. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm sure that's where I've seen it. Yeah.
And the buzzworthy. So I made a yai about this very recently, but they thrive on controversy. So the type of videos they do, imagine it's like one atheist versus 20 Christians, or one conservative versus 20 liberals, or, things of that nature. They'll have very opposing views. And it's just like, it's one person of one mind versus 20 other people. And the clips that this channel farms, they're meant to like stir something inside of you.
Oh, yes. Of course.
Yeah. I won't get too into it, but they literally had like one dude like a month or two ago where he was accused of being, by the other guy debating him, he was accused of being a Nazi. And he's like, you know what? I am a Nazi. Yeah. And he was like, I'm proud of it. And
what?
Yeah. And so then there's a whole ethics of like, how is Jubilee okay with like platforming this, etc.? Like, don't they have a responsibility to like, hey, maybe not make those people famous and all sorts of things. But that's how they like, that's their brand. And they
wait, are we making that person famous?
Jubilee's making that person famous.
No, but like, are they famous?
Oh, they got
like, are these like content creators or something? Like are there people that are like, follow my platform? Like, I'm like,
actually, yes. Some of the people they have who are debating the 20 people, literally around them. Some of those people are notable, either influencers or professional debaters.
Does anybody ever change their mind?
No, of course not. I don't think so. I say, of course not. Neither of us have seen a full one of these videos. I highly doubt the purpose of this series isn't to change minds. It's just to like cause comment wars and be fun. Retweeted and quote tweeted.
Capitalism.
And all that shit. Capitalism, right? But that takes us to the quiz. All right, so we'll be given a video title, and we have to decide if it's a real Jubilee video or a fake one. Here we go. Listeners, play along. 1 LA transplant versus 20 LA natives. Is that a real Jubilee video or nah?
What do you think they're debating about?
Wait, I think that answers the question, right? Like, what would they, like, are the natives like, get out of LA?
This is the other part. It's so funny. Sorry. I just went into like a full-on political zone. Bear with. So,
bearing.
I have a buddy who a few years ago moved to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently it was around a time when a lot of people from California were moving to Arizona.
Uh-huh.
By the way, just to prove a point, this was a work friend. So, and we're still friends, even though we don't work.
Those are all your friends, Erin.
Yeah, all my friends are through work. Anyway, so when he moved, there was a guy there that asked him, "Oh, what made you want to move to Arizona?" And basically, the real reason was like, because I want to be able to fucking afford a house.
Yeah, right.
You know, and he's explaining like, "Oh, I have family out here. I have like an uncle, what have you." And he goes, "Oh, is he native? Not Native American, Native Arizonian, Arizonan, whatever."
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess, and then at one point he became paranoid. He stopped getting his mail, and he was convinced that the mailman saw the forwarding address from California and had stopped giving him mail out of like protest because they were mad at the Californians coming in and like,
wow,
like invading their state. So, and there was like this whole thing, like and maybe he's more familiar with it than I am, in the sense of like Native Arizonian versus, and by what I mean by Native Arizonian is these are white people that just happen to have been born there, being mad at people from California coming in and moving into the state. Anyway, I'm probably not doing a very good job describing this, but my whole thing with being like outwardly against people moving into a territory because they're not native, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You're fucking white or wherever the fuck you're from. Like, nobody's native to anywhere.
Sure. I just think
that's not true. You know what I mean? But like white people are native, you know, like I'm just like anybody who's like pissed off, any white person pissed off at somebody moving to Arizona because they got there a few years before them, like go fuck yourself.
Which is why I don't think this is a real video.
If this is a real thing,
it's very sad.
I'm pissed about it.
Let's see. Well, and that's what Jubilee does, honey. This is what they do. Like
because that's not a real fucking thing.
Of arguments.
What is a transplant versus native? How many decades or generations do you have to be in a certain place to be considered a quote unquote native?
So
when it comes to a city or a state,
it's a very fair question. So you and I both agree. And we're really hoping, not so much thinking, just we're hoping this is not a real video.
Yes.
All right, let's find out. Okay,
good.
Thank God it's fake. It's fake.
Good.
Okay.
I already can feel the fire in the belly of being.
So this is what happened when I did my recent I asked people to like come up with fake Jubilee video titles. Like, what's the next Jubilee, video? And some of them made me mad because some were really believable. One was like 1 real artist versus 20 AI artists. And I'm like, wait, this is a bad answer because I can see Jubilee doing this where they put the artist in the chair in the middle and they're surrounded by people who are like, yeah, I just use prompts.
So I have a few thoughts on that. One, I just saw a TikTok and I didn't know if it was satire or not. Actually, I take that back. I saw 2 TikToks. One was about some song that I guess is quote unquote viral on TikTok that is all AI. Like nobody actually sang it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is that real? Mm-hmm. Secondly, there was like some like Pepsi or Coke ad. Again, I'm like...
Probably Coke. Yeah. Was it the Christmas Coke ad?
Yes. And how it was like...
the days are coming.
It took them like 70,000 prompts and they had like an entire team of people that like did this. And I'm like, You could have just hired a team of people to make the video.
It's so pathetic.
Do you know what I mean,
you
though?
needed 70,000 prompts and it still looks like ass.
I didn't even see the video. I was listening to the TikTok in the background.
It looks like AI slop.
But I'm like, why didn't we just make the video? If it was going to take 70,000 prompts and a whole team of people and it's not like you really cut that many corners with it. You know what I mean? It's just like...
No. And I hate what it's leading to.
And speaking of, did you know that Taylor Swift also used AI in her
promotion of her latest album?
In promotion and her lyric videos whatever the visual things were she put together. Which
doesn't surprise
is just one more reason that we're like, she has jumped the shark.
Yeah.
She's jumped the fucking shark. Anyway, keep going.
Most holiday gifts end up in a drawer. Not this one. Mint Mobile is offering unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. That's their best deal of the year, aka the only holiday gift you'll actually use every single day.
Mint Mobile's best deal of the year is happening right now.
Get a 3, 6, or 12-month unlimited plan for $15 a month.
All Mint plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, if you're into that kind of thing.
You can bring your current phone and number over to Mint.
No contracts and no nonsense. Wait. $15 a month? That's a fraction of other carriers' plans.
Right? I feel like this could be our white elephant gift this year. Maybe we skip the Labubu.
Don't get them socks. Get them premium wireless for $15 a month. Shop Mint Unlimited plans at mintmobile.com/Erin. That's mintmobile.com/ERIN.
Limited time offer. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required, $15 a month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 35 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. Okay, question 2. So we're 1 for 1. Listeners, how did you do? Here's the next question. Is this a real Jubilee video or not? Do all clowns think the same? Is that a real Jubilee video title or not? Do all clowns think the same?
How comfortable are you with clowns?
I don't mind them. I know that that's a common fear.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have the, spooky, scary clowns. I don't have that fear.
When was the last time you don't love them? Do people love clowns?
I'm sure a lot of people do.
A lot of people?
Sure. 8 billion people on the planet, any percentage would be a lot.
What is to love about a clown?
You
know who's a clown I love?
Who?
The chick from The Big Comfy Couch.
Sure.
Whatever her name was.
She had a big red nose, right?
Big red nose.
Yeah.
And a daughter sister pet doll named Molly.
A daughter sister pet doll.
I don't know what you would. I don't know. I'm not sure of what the relationship.
Not familiar with that
is.
one. So this is okay. So we're moving on from the 20 versus 1 format, right? This is something entirely different that Jubilee does, I suppose. Do all clowns think the same? First off, I don't think that's a real video because what does that even mean? Do all clowns think the same? What's there to think about?
I'm a clown. I don't think the same as the other clowns.
You're not like the other clowns?
I'm not like the other clowns. I'm a clown. You kind
of sound like a pick-me clown, Erin.
What's my go-to saying when I'm like, I'm in? I'm down to clown. I'm down to clown.
You do actually say that.
I'm down to clown.
I hate to admit that. That is one of your catchphrases.
That makes me a clown, and I do not think the same as the rest of them.
If it's hold on. But this title implies a stereotype that I wasn't even aware of. Do clowns think the same? What would it look like if they did think the same? They all fit in their tiny cars together. Like, what does that even mean?
Wow, we just made it full circle back to Robert Pattinson and him saying that he watched
in an interview
a clown blow up and die at the circus.
And we found out later he was lying through his fucking teeth in this like morning show interview.
Yeah, it was like
so
Good Morning
bored.
America or some shit. It was so funny.
Fucking rules. But he said it like with a straight face.
But I feel like we just talked about this either the last episode or 2 episodes ago.
I just want to make sure. I have to
recently.
I have to recap the story a little bit in case our listeners are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Erin?
We've made it full circle.
That's beautiful. I'm going to say there's no way this is real. I think this is fake because what an assumption. All clowns, they must think the same, right? Fuck no. What do you think?
No.
It's not real, right?
Not real.
Let's go. It's real! What?
Guys, Jubilee is worse than the other videos that
Wow, not a banger for Jubilee. This is 200,000 views. That ain't good for a Jubilee.
Watch Mojo is shaking in their boots right now.
Top 10 clowns I'd like to fuck. All right. But also, like, I can see why this video didn't do too well for Jubilee standards.
Yeah, no
because,
shit.
like, what does that mean? Do all clowns think the same is not a question anyone thinks of. You know what I mean? Like,
do you remember a few years ago when there was a clown that was like running amok?
Yes. Like looking into homes through the windows, just to, like,
whatever
spook
happened to
people.
those clowns?
That was a fad. Was that like 5 years ago? Was that during the quarantine time, or was that before or after?
That.
It was before that. Okay, I do remember that.
Whatever happened to because we talked about the clown urban legend, right? Everybody had that urban legend.
We sure did. We sure did talk about that. Yeah, and it's like there's some. Anyways, like I saw it blink.
Wait, what's the like?
What's the story? We just talked about it.
No. Like, what's the like? He didn't blink. How did they find out it was a real?
Well, I feel like every story is different. In the versions I've heard, someone sees him blink.
No, that's boring.
Okay.
He does something else.
Okay. We'll table that. And we'll move on.
Okay.
Next up, is this real or fake? Gen Z versus boomers. Is okay boomer ageist? This one screams real to me because it actually makes sense. It makes a lot more sense than do clowns think the same? Gen Z versus boomers is okay boomer because I can imagine.
I don't think it's ageist. I could see this being like kind of a twist on like this was a real thing, but it's like, is okay boomer insulting or something?
Oh, so you think the true title is something akin to this, but tweaked?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that it's just flat out real.
Okay.
So you're going to say fake, but with an asterisk.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. It's real, bitch.
That's stupid.
Let's go. And see, 2.5 million views.
Is it ageist? How is that ageist? You're calling it what it is, aren't you? Like if you're calling a baby boomer a boomer, how is that ageist? Like if somebody were like, okay, millennial, I'd be like, I am a millennial. I don't understand the question. I guess I don't understand. Is that supposed to be an insult? Is that supposed to be like a...
Well, I think, okay, hear me out. This is like through the perspective of an offended boomer.
What is ageist, I guess?
Hold on,
Maybe I don't understand the definition.
Hold on, I'm trying to walk you through it, right? Like this is...
Oh, you're trying to mansplain.
I'm trying to mansplain. Well, you're asking me. So like through the lens of an offended boomer, I can imagine them thinking that okay boomer is dismissive of their opinion and their perspective when they're trying to explain something or say something, and the response they get is okay boomer, and they're like, that, how dare you youngin', you're dismissing my opinion merely due to the fact that I am categorized as a boomer, and that could be the ageist takeaway.
I'm bored. Keep going.
Okay. 6 Labubu collectors.
No, fuck this.
Hold on.
Who's watching this? Nobody.
Hold on. For the people who can't see this, 6 Labubu collectors versus 1 secret Labubu hater. That is another series they do. So
how are they secret if it's like that's the whole point of the video?
So I think there are some channels, Jubilee, and there are some others. They have a series, or they'll do a series where there is an imposter among a small group of people. And they have to like pretend. So example, like
Among Us.
6 straights versus 1 secret gay. And like through questions, they have to find out who the gay person is. But the gay person is trying to sound straight or whatever.
Bags of sand.
Bags of sand.
If you know, you know.
So the 40-year-old virgin wasn't gay.
I know, but it was funny.
It was funny. Yeah. So in this scenario, in this theoretical scenario, they have 7 people, 6 of whom are avid Labubu collectors. 1 fucking hates them, but they're trying to blend in, right? So there's probably someone asking them questions like, what's the most expensive Labubu you own? And 6 of them have an answer, and the other one
The golden labubu, everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that, right? Like
everybody knows the golden labubu.
Or like, you know, like, do you have this edition? I don't fucking know, right? So is this a real one or not? I'm torn, man.
No.
I also say no.
What is the origin of the labubu?
I have no fucking idea. When was
the first time you heard about a labubu?
Earlier this year, but not that much earlier. Maybe like 4 or 5 months ago.
I'm going to say like 4 months ago for me.
The first time I heard the word labubu was in a fucking TikTok.
Me too.
I watched with you.
Oh, the haunted, the gay side quest.
Yes.
Mark with a C.
Yes.
Mark with a C, guys. He's so fucking funny.
He mentioned something about like my labubu, and I'm like, what the fuck? I've never heard that term.
Yeah, me neither.
And that was my introduction.
That was my introduction too.
Yeah.
Guys, also Mark with a C. Mark Sebastian, that's his name.
Good one.
And he was in the audience of the recent Wicked televised performance.
Right.
He's not sponsored. He's so fucking funny. Follow him. He goes on these goes and stays at like haunted hotels and shit and does like ghost tours and stuff. It's really funny. But
you know who else was in attendance at that concert?
Frankie Grande.
Frankie Grande. Shine bright like a Frankie.
Shine bright like a Frankie.
Okay, so we both say no, right?
Yeah, no.
All right, this is not real. Answer. It's fake. Okay, we
Nice.
called it.
Yeah,
Go us.
We're killing it.
High five me, baby.
Thank God.
Boom. We got it. We still got it.
I guess I still don't totally understand the purpose or what is the function or purpose of a rubber duck.
Of a rubber labubu.
That's unclear to this day.
We'll have
Still trying to figure that one out.
And we won't look into it. We're not going to do research. I don't think either of us cares too much about that enough to research it. But listeners, we're going to come back to this quiz.
Part 2 next week.
For sure. So stay tuned for that. But we do have to move on to what I would consider the most important part of the show, the horoscope. And we have a lovely message for all you Scorpios listening today.
Scorpio.
You
make
me
feel
so
stupendous
and
whimsical.
Period. Scorpios,
can
we
talk
about
your
hygiene?
Yikes.
It's
giving
feet.
Specifically
Duck.
l'orange.
I was setting you up for duck feet. Orange?
Duck feet are adorable. We were trying to go hobbit feet with the Scorpios feet.
Oh, see, all right, you're thinking 3 steps ahead. I was only thinking 1 or 2.
Jesus.
Damn it. Okay. Duck l'orange. Today,
You
might
need
12
baths.
Furthermore,
You
shouldn't
talk.
hooray,
Says
Virgos
who
bathe
regularly
amazing in
the
night
time
a
labubu
will
visit
your
nightmares
and
tickle
your
funny bone
so
be
cautious
those
piggies
are
vulnerable
and
tickleable
hee
the
fiend.
sick horoscope, honey.
Nice.
We did it. We wrapped it.
I gotta tell you, I feel like you and I are on different planes lately. We really have to align our chakras.
I agree. I do feel like we're on different
I think
planes.
we need to go to the third eye doctor and like make sure that we don't have astigmatisms.
Is that expensive, the third eye doctor? Do your benefits cover that?
You know, I did just sign us up for it was open enrollment that ended yesterday, so you're welcome for another year of health insurance.
Erin, I literally saw on YouTube recommended, someone clipped the exact moment 4 or 5 years ago when you asked me, Jack, what does open enrollment mean? I swear to God.
You're welcome.
Well, listeners, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Erin is the Funny One. Tune in next week for a brand new episode. We'll continue with the Jubilee quiz. We'll have more. Yes.
Text me. Dad hug me 10. Text me.
Yeah. And we'll have some updates because I kind of fished for some fun updates from avid Dad Hug Me 10 partakers. So we're going to have some fun stories next week, I predict.
Tell me your secrets. I love hot tea.
Till next time, haters.
Bye.